Good morning, YouTube. Today is August 29th, which is a Monday. I want to get on here and I want to share a vision that I had yesterday, which would be the 28th when I woke up, when I was waking up yesterday. Um, it's very full of symbolism, and it's very interesting. And I'm also going to be sharing one that my sister had because I gave her a call yesterday to share what I dreamt, and she also shared with me what she dreamt. So let me get straight into it. So the dream started off, or the vision started off, where we were. It was me and my family, like my daughters and my wife, and we're in a theme park, and we're at some sort of theme park, and all of a sudden, these lions, and I mean lions, like the animals, like the lions, start falling out of the sky, and they're like landing, random places, and it was just like a sense of panic, a sense of chaos. And it seems like they were attacking people, and we made our way to some area, like some secluded area in the park, right? And there was these double doors to exit out, and outside I believe there was some kind of vehicle. I don't know if we planned to use it or what in the vision, but it was a set of double doors, but there was like a lion outside as well, like patrolling, and I saw like a warning sticker label, pretty much cautioning of alligators, and these alligators started to come out like of these sewers, and they were just everywhere, like they were coming out, and I was just kind of thinking like, whoa, like, these alligators are here, and they were huge. They were big. The lions, I forgot to mention, the lions were much bigger than an average size lion, like you would see, if you ever go to the zoo or something. But they were much bigger than that, and yeah. And then suddenly, like, I kind of looked to my right or something, and there was like a small, like, little pool area of water, and the water was dark and murky, and I saw my nephew and my sister swimming in that water, trying to get out, and I was trying to grab them, and I stuck my hands in the water, and I remember there was like an alligator right behind them. I really don't remember if I was able to pull them out, or exactly what happened with that, but yeah, I remember there was like that alligator in there and stuff, and it was just weird and crazy. After that, like, it transitioned to like me being in the parking lot. I guess I was in the parking lot of this place, and what happened was, I was counting like these food bags or something. I was preparing like some food bags for me and my family, and some guy walked up and asked what I was doing, and I was just, like I said, I was just preparing food bags, and then again it switched. The dream switched again, or vision switched again, to being in some sort of office, and I seen some guy who I can best describe as like, you guys know the wrestler Stone Cold. He kind of looked like him, and we were like in some office, and this guy was trying to wrestle this alligator, and the alligator like leaped up, and it caught the side of his ear or side of his head or something, the right side, and then he was trying to pin him to the ground. So I kind of went over there, and I kind of went to go help him, and we're both attacking this alligator. We were working together to attack this alligator to subdue it, and he then goes to the front of the alligator, and he tries to open its mouth, and I'm just thinking like, yeah, it's not a good idea, because this alligator can just clamp its mouth shut on his hands. From there, it transitioned again, I think we were able to subdue that alligator or whatever the thing was. Anyways, it transitioned again, and what happened was, all of a sudden I found, I just believe it was me and my family in some kind of pickup, like one of those Ford or Chevy pickups, and we're coming down like this hill, like it was like snowing, and there was like much snow and stuff like that, like a mountainous area, right? Just imagine some kind of mountainous snowy area, and we're coming down, just coming down like this hill, and I can like see us coming down. Anyways, we're being chased by by a big bear, a big huge bear, and he was just like angry, and this, when I say a big bear, I don't mean he was just like a large bear. No, I mean he was huge. He was like the size of some kind of like building or something. He was just enormous, like unbelievably enormous. And I mean, obviously, I know bears are not that big in real life, but this bear was huge in the vision. He's chasing us, and it's like a chase, and where there's some parts in the snow where we're like catching a small ramp of snow and leaping forward in like little leaps forward, and we're gaining some distance on this bear, get away from us, and we kind of like spun out for a little bit. We still had some time though, like some distance, I guess, away from the bear. When we spun out, we got kind of back on the road, and it just transitioned to something else. It just transitioned to me and my wife walking into some liquor store or something, like, I don't know, I guess, and grab supplies or something after this bear chase. This the clerk or the cashier was, I think, kind of strange with us. We purchased some things, and again, there was another weird moment in that vision where we're in that store that right there with that clerk, and I was writing on a cardboard, like a piece of cardboard, like the name Ric Flair or something. If anyone knows, that's a wrestler, so I'm not sure what's up with these names and stuff. Maybe I looked up Rick, and it means like powerful ruler or something like that, and Flair means style, but I'm not sure what to make of that. Like, I don't know why I was writing these things and stuff like that, but yeah. And then, anyways, in reality, when I woke up from it, I just was kind of like disturbed by the vision, by the dream, and I went ahead and shared it with I gave my sister a call yesterday morning, and I was talking to her, and she started sharing. I started saying, like, yeah, this dream, and or vision, and I just think it was full of symbolism. I think maybe it can represent an invasion, because suddenly they came, and the lions falling out of the sky, and those alligators coming out like of the sewers and all this other stuff. They were just coming out. So maybe there's a hidden enemy amongst us that's just it's now just coming out or something, and these lions falling out of the sky, like almost like can be symbolic for maybe people or enemy soldiers or something. But we know we've several people have had visions of that, right? Of an invasion of the U.S. and stuff. It just we get warnings from the Lord. I'm sorry to be all over the place. So I'm trying to get this video out before I start work today, and yeah. So I called my sister, and I start kind of sharing with her, and she starts stopping me about like the lions falling out of the sky and us being at a theme park. She stops me almost immediately, and I don't even get to tell her my vision, the whole thing, when she just starts telling me hers. And she starts talking about that she dreamt of being outside and with her dogs and her son, my nephew, and that he's pointing up at the sky. My nephew's like, "Hey, is there something in the sky? Look at this, Mom," or something. And that she saw like shadows and stuff like that. And then that, I believe, I'm trying to get this part correct, but I believe she said she looked up, and as they got closer and closer, she realized it was people parachuting, and started hearing explosions. And pretty much she ran inside her in her house, right? And my sister's not very she hasn't been, I would say a believer for long. I know she's recently beginning into the Bible and stuff like that. So she's pretty much like a new believer, right? So I know that her walk is just kind of like, I guess you would say, kind of beginning somewhat. But anyways, to continue with her dream, she says that they get inside and she can just hear like the explosions and all this stuff, and just all this chaos and commotion going on. And she hears like, or the TV comes on and by itself, and just weird things were happening. So she starts praying, and when she starts praying, suddenly she finds herself in some kind of garden. And when she's in this garden, she says that it's peaceful, and there's animals, and there's just so much just peace there and quietness. She was there with her son, and well, that gave me some comfort. We know that it's coming. We know what the bear represents. We know which country the bear represents, and we know that it's coming. And the bear is losing its patience. And the thing we don't know is when will this happen, but it will happen. And I just want to end there. I pray that you guys have a blessed day, and thank you for watching.